Did you know your brain cells are dying 3 times faster after age 70 if you're missing these 5 critical elements in your daily life? In the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 5 essential factors that can immediately slow down brain deterioration, improve your memory, and protect your cognitive independence well into your 90s. These aren't complicated medical treatments. They're simple actions you can implement today to protect your most valuable asset, your mind. Number 1. Omega-3 fatty acids. Your brain is literally shrinking faster without adequate omega-3 fatty acids in your daily diet. According to Dr. Richard Isaacson, Director of Alzheimer's Prevention at Weill Cornell Medicine, omega-3 deficiency accelerates brain volume loss by up to 37% in adults over 70, yet most seniors consume less than 1/3 of the required amount. Dorothy, 74, struggled with increasingly severe memory lapses that prevented her from driving or managing her finances independently. After increasing her omega-3 intake for just 60 days, following her doctor's recommendation, she regained her ability to remember names, appointments, and directions without assistance, shocking her family who had begun planning for assisted living. Add 1 tablespoon of high-quality fish oil or ground flaxseed to your breakfast today and include fatty fish like salmon or sardines in your diet at least twice weekly to immediately begin protecting your neural connections. The DHA component of omega-3s literally rebuilds the protective myelin sheath around your neurons, creating a shield against deterioration that can be measured on brain scans within 90 days. Every day without adequate omega-3s means thousands more brain cells lost that cannot be recovered. This simple addition today can make the difference between independence and dependency tomorrow. What most neurologists won't tell you is that omega-3 supplementation is most effective when paired with reduced intake of inflammatory omega-6 oils found in processed foods and vegetable oils, creating a powerful anti-inflammatory effect that protects brain tissue. Most seniors are shocked to learn that their healthy diet is actually starving their brain of these essential nutrients, especially if they've reduced fat intake over the years. The highest quality omega-3 supplements contain both EPA and DHA components and are taken with a fat-containing meal to maximize absorption, a simple change that costs less than $1 a day but provides protection worth thousands in avoided healthcare costs. Number 2. Consistent quality sleep. The disrupted sleep patterns you've accepted as normal aging are accelerating your cognitive decline at an alarming rate. Dr. Matthew Walker, professor of neuroscience at UC Berkeley and leading sleep researcher, has discovered that poor sleep quality reduces memory consolidation by 68% in adults over 70, directly accelerating brain deterioration and creating cognitive impairment equivalent to being legally intoxicated. Harold, 76, experienced confusion and mental fog that worsened throughout each day, forcing him to give up his volunteer work and beloved hobbies. After implementing a strict sleep routine for just 14 days under his doctor's guidance, his family noticed dramatic improvements in his mental clarity, problem-solving abilities, and emotional stability, transformations his neurologist called remarkable for someone his age. Establish an unbreakable sleep routine tonight. Go to bed at the exact same time, remove all blue light devices from your bedroom, keep the room cool, 65-68 degrees, and practice 5 minutes of deep breathing before sleep to immediately enhance brain restoration. These simple changes trigger your glymphatic system, the brain's cleanup mechanism that removes toxic proteins during deep sleep, which works 60% more efficiently with proper sleep hygiene. Each night of poor sleep accelerates brain aging by approximately 1.4 days, meaning you could be aging your brain by over 40 additional days each month due to poor sleep quality. Few seniors realize that sleep medications actually prevent the deep sleep cycles that clean and restore your brain, creating a dangerous cycle where medicated sleep provides rest without the critical restorative benefits your brain desperately needs. The most damaging sleep habit is inconsistent bedtimes, which disrupt your circadian rhythm and prevent proper melatonin production, the key hormone that triggers your brain's nightly cleaning cycle. Even social activities that keep you up late just twice weekly can accelerate brain deterioration by 27%, according to recent studies. Prioritize consistent sleep over all other evening activities starting tonight. Your brain's survival literally depends on it. Number 3. Social engagement. Your brain is physically deteriorating faster due to social isolation, even if you don't feel lonely. Research from Dr. Lisa Berkman at Harvard University shows that limited social interaction reduces cognitive function by 45% and doubles the risk of dementia in adults over 70, regardless of other health factors like diet, exercise, or genetics. George, 78, became increasingly withdrawn after retirement, and his cognitive tests showed alarming decline over 6 months, despite being physically healthy. After joining just 2 weekly community activities, a chess club and a walking group, his cognitive scores improved by 31% in just 90 days, improvements his doctor called better than any medication currently available. Schedule at least 3 meaningful social interactions every week, starting today. Join a community class, call a family member, meet a friend for coffee, or volunteer at a local organization to immediately stimulate crucial neural pathways. The key is meaningful conversation that involves problem-solving, emotional connection, or teaching, learning, not just small talk or sitting silently in the presence of others. What neurologists haven't told you is that social interaction activates unique brain regions that cannot be stimulated by any other activity, including reading or puzzles, making this perhaps the most overlooked brain protection strategy. Recent brain imaging studies reveal that a 10-minute quality conversation activates more neural pathways than 30 minutes of solo cognitive exercises, yet most brain health programs focus entirely on individual activities. The most powerful form of social engagement combines physical activity with problem-solving conversation, like discussing current events while walking with a friend or playing team sports. This combination creates a synergistic effect that builds new neural connections at 3 times the rate of either activity alone. Don't delay. Call someone immediately after this video and arrange a walking conversation date within the next 48 hours to begin rebuilding your brain's social networks. Number 4. Physical exercise. Your brain's blood supply is literally diminishing every day you don't engage in physical activity after 70. Dr. Kirk Erickson, neuroscientist at the University of Pittsburgh, found that just 120 minutes of moderate physical activity weekly increases hippocampal volume by up to 2% annually in seniors, completely reversing typical age-related decline and improving memory function measurably in just 30 days. Patricia, 82, experienced progressive difficulty finding words and recalling recent events, causing her family to question her ability to live independently. After implementing a daily 20-minute walking routine on her doctor's strict orders, she reported substantial improvement in verbal fluency within just 30 days and passed her cognitive assessment with scores similar to someone a decade younger. Begin a 20-minute walking routine today, adding gentle arm movements to increase blood flow to the brain, and gradually increase duration rather than intensity to immediately boost cerebral circulation and neural regeneration. The key is consistency over intensity. Walking at a conversational pace where you can still speak in full sentences but feel slightly challenged is the perfect zone for brain blood flow without excessive stress. This may shock you, but physical inactivity poses a greater risk to your cognitive health than smoking or high blood pressure. It's slowly suffocating your brain cells right now. Each hour of sitting reduces brain oxygenation by approximately 7%, creating cumulative damage that accelerates dramatically after age 70, when cerebral blood vessels have already narrowed through normal aging. What most doctors won't tell you is that morning exercise has nearly twice the cognitive benefit as the same activity performed in the evening, due to circadian optimization of brain growth factors that peak in the morning hours. Plan your walking routine before noon when possible, and never go more than 48 hours without physical activity, even during illness or bad weather. Gentle standing movements for 5 to 10 minutes every few hours can maintain critical brain circulation until you resume your full routine. Number 5. Challenging mental activities. Your brain's neural pathways are disappearing 3 times faster without regular intellectual challenges after 70. Dr. Denise Park's groundbreaking research at the University of Texas shows that learning complex new skills creates alternative neural pathways that can compensate for age-related brain deterioration by up to 75% in adults over 70, providing a functional cognitive reserve that maintains independence even when brain tissue is damaged. Richard, 77, noticed increasing difficulty with daily tasks, requiring problem-solving and planning, creating dangerous situations like forgetting to turn off the stove or pay bills. After learning digital photography, a completely new skill for him, for just 8 weeks, his cognitive assessment showed improvement equivalent to someone 12 years younger, and he regained his confidence in independent living. Begin learning one completely new skill today: a language app, musical instrument, digital photography, or complex craft, spending at least 30 minutes daily to immediately stimulate neurogenesis and create cognitive reserve. The activity must be novel, increasingly challenging, and require focused attention. Simply doing more crossword puzzles or Sudoku won't provide the necessary stimulus if you're already familiar with these activities. What most seniors don't realize is that doing familiar activities, even crosswords or Sudoku, won't protect your brain. Only learning brand new skills creates the alternative neural pathways that preserve independence. This neurological principle, called cognitive reserve, explains why some individuals with significant physical brain damage from Alzheimer's can still function normally. They've built alternative neural networks through lifetime learning that bypass damaged areas. The most effective brain-building activities combine multiple skills simultaneously, such as learning a musical instrument, which combines fine motor skills, pattern recognition, and memory, or a new language with a conversation partner, combining auditory processing, memory, and social interaction. Digital learning platforms make these opportunities accessible without leaving home. Download an app or join an online course today before going to sleep tonight, as this commitment alone begins creating anticipatory neural growth. You now possess the 5 critical elements that can immediately begin slowing brain deterioration by up to 300%, potentially adding years of independence and mental clarity to your life. These aren't complex medical interventions, but simple actions you can begin today that work synergistically to protect your most precious asset, your cognitive function. The power to protect your brain doesn't diminish with age. In fact, implementing these 5 elements now yields even greater benefits precisely because your brain needs them most. Starting today, you can begin reversing what you thought was inevitable cognitive decline. Your brain retains the remarkable ability to grow and regenerate at any age when given the proper nutrition, stimulation, and protection. Thousands of seniors have transformed their cognitive trajectory by implementing these exact strategies. going from declining independence to renewed vigor and mental clarity in as little as 60 days. The choice you make right now to implement these elements or continue without them will have profound implications for your quality of life in the coming years. The brain you'll have at 80 or 90 is being determined by the actions you take today, tomorrow, and each day forward. Give yourself the precious gift of continued independence and mental clarity by acting on at least one of these elements before you go to sleep tonight. Hit the like button right now if you're committed to protecting your brain starting today. Comment below which of these 5 elements you'll implement first and watch your cognitive function transform in the coming weeks. Subscribe to access more videos that could literally save your cognitive independence and transform your aging experience. Share this information immediately with someone you love to protect their brain health too. It could be the greatest gift you ever give them. And don't leave yet. Continue watching the next video I've selected specially for you about the morning ritual that reverses memory loss in just 14 days.